Hi, I'm Ipak from Minigame Guides, and at this point you probably have found Margaret Maida's base in Subnautica Below Zero. Now, she asks you to scan the test override module on her table, along with some Snowfox parts, of course, and you wanted to craft that to complete the objective that she hands to you, the hacking of the communications tower. But you will probably also need the parallel processing unit, which is a specific item for which you need to find the fragments first. And let me help you out with that part. Now, the parallel processing unit, or just PPU for short, you can find it on the Mercury 2. Now, the Mercury 2 was actually a spaceship that was crashed on the world, on the planet, and it is now scattered in 3 different pieces, each holding a fragment. So let me just show you where to find one and at which specific locations in the ships that you can find the fragments. Before we get started with that, I do really recommend to bring your sea truck or your prawn suit, because you will want a vehicle to get into to get some air. You will also definitely need a sea glide and a laser cutter. You will also want some scanners, for example, because there are going to be a ton of things that you can pick up and of course can scan for special blueprints. Anyway, let's just get started. The stern of the Mercury 2 can be found at a depth of around 100 meters at the edge of the purple vents and the tree spires, just east by southeast of the Delta Island. You will definitely need a laser cutter because there are a lot of closed doors. But just park your sea truck like this and just follow along, and you will just need to get into the engine room where you will find the parallel processing unit. Alright, for the bow rack we need to head over to about 250 meters of depth in the lily pad islands. Now there's going to be an area surrounded by squid sharks, and just get over here and enter the same place that I do. Now their first room actually will have an alien containment that you can scan, so you can start collecting animals. You can also find the prom bay, which is basically the main entrance, and that will hold about 2 damage brain suits. And on top of that, you should make your way all the way over to the bridge, because over there you can find the next fragment of the PPU. Now the smallest fragment is Detached Thruster unit. Now this one is going to be located over a crevasse at the edge of the purple vents and the lily pad islands, about 1000 meters southeast of the life pod at about 150 meters deep. Now there are going to be a few predators nearby, but I didn't find any problems with them. And the segment is pretty small, it only has 2 rooms. Now you can find, for example, a reactor rod and a jukebox disc inside. And the parallel processing unit fragment that you will need, you can only find by cutting open this specific panel in the furthest room. Okay, so if you have collected all 3 fragments, then you can start crafting it. And it's pretty cheap actually, it's just only about 1 gold, 1 silver and 1 table coral. And add that to a titanium mallet and a copper wire, and you will have the test override module that you will need to deactivate the signal tower on Delta Island. And once that is done, you can progress to the rest of the story. I hope you found this guide useful, and if you did, you may want to check out this playlist because I have tons of guides for Subnautica Below Zero. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.